Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm gonna be FOMOing in and wanting to put more of my mining rigs in this area, in the barn here. So, you guys saw where I put in all of these ASICs already, and I put in the single, the RTX 2070 rig. This is from mineshop.eu. This is a Minebox 8. Okay, so we have 8 RTX 2070s sitting inside there. And yeah, that's doing really good. But I want to add more rigs, and you know, it's been a couple days. I've been running this place now, and it's actually warmed up just a little bit. You guys saw the temperature earlier, but it's not hot in here at all. It's still cold, but you guys can see the power consumption right now, 3,300 watts on this 30 amp and about 1,200 watts on that side, okay? So I am wanting to add more rigs. I still have capacity to add a few more rigs. I'm not gonna put all of my GPU mining rigs here, but for now, until you guys know I'm waiting for the 200 amp circuit panel upgrade. So I might as well put some of my rigs here for now and get going on that. Okay, and as well, I do want to figure out if I can make the internet a little bit better. So you guys can see it's really shoddy right now. The power line adapter is cutting in and out. You guys can see here I'm trying to ping the router, but the latency is just terrible. But I'm still able to mine, you know, just, you know, a little bit for now. Power consumption has been fluctuating because the internet is cutting in and out, especially for the ASICs, especially for the Z15. It just keeps cutting in and out. The IB Link and the Silicon A10 Pro, which matters the most, this one's making the most essentially profit right now, and Ethereum versus these ones. These aren't mining Ethereum, that's mining KDA, and this is mining Equihash coins. But yeah, the Z15 keeps cutting out in and out in terms of network. So we're gonna figure that out in this video. My plan is to change the outlet. No, actually not the outlet, I wanna change the breaker that's associated to that one. So I believe these are called tandem breakers. I'm not quite sure. They're quite old. So I know that it's this one right here. So I'm gonna be essentially, I'm gonna turn it off, take out the wires, and we're gonna put in a brand new breaker at the top here. And I wanna see if a new breaker or something may essentially help with the signal. So we're gonna see later on. I'm gonna go to Home Depot and I'll come right back, and we'll see if the internet is any better. But yeah, you guys can see sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not. Requested timeout, and the latency is pretty bad. So okay, so I want to do that first before I add any rigs. All right, so I'm gonna go to Home Depot and change out the breaker, and then we'll be right back, and I'll see if the internet is any better. And if it's better, then I'm gonna move a few of my mining rigs over, because you guys know I'm missing out, all right? Okay, so you guys will see a new breaker here in 3, 2, 1. There we go. I have the new breaker in. I didn't take out the old one because there is another line that goes to it, so that's staying there, but it's off for now, you guys can see. Okay, so let's turn it on. Actually, before I do that, I just want to show you guys, I did also replace the outlet that I am going to put this power line adapter to. Okay, so here is the old one, and I figured, you know, why not? It's cheap enough to change out anyway. I don't know if it will possibly, you know, help with the latency, having better contacts. I'm not sure. I just, you know, my thought process is just change out all the outlets to the new breaker, and see if this will work. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna turn on the breaker. Okay. All right, and let's do it over here. Plug this guy in. All right, will it turn on? Yes, it turns on. Okay, oh, green and red. All right, you guys saw that. It's going to probably do that potentially. And I realized I bought the wrong cover for the outlet panel. I'll have to go back and change that. Oh yeah, disclaimer guys, always have a licensed electrician do your electrical work, okay? I know I did it myself, but I did call my buddy who's a Red Seal electrician, and I was in a rush, so I did it myself, and I was willing to get electrocuted, but I didn't get electrocuted, thankfully. Anyways guys, I have it going right now. So look at that, look at the milliseconds, look at the latency. It's way better. I am actually surprised that this worked. Changing out the breaker and changing the outlet. That's all I did. I have a brand new outlet and a brand new breaker, and it is working much much better. The power line adapter is way better. You guys remember what I was getting before, right? It was getting like over 2,800, 1,000. It was all over the place, but this time it's good. I may not need to spend money on the LTE puck or the Ubiquity bridge. I don't think I need to do that. So I think this is something wow, I'm really surprised that this worked. I also moved, I guess having the breaker down here, it moved up here, so it is closer to, I guess, the top of the circuit, so that may have helped as well, but I'm not sure. If anyone can explain down below what I did may have worked, changing the new outlet and also having the breaker and having a new breaker up here essentially. Okay, well guys, that's it. I think we're good. I'm gonna go now to my crypto mining basement and bring a rig over. Well, I'll show you guys what rig I'm gonna move over, right? So let's go over there. Okay guys, let's figure out which rig I am gonna move over to the barn, and I do need to get some shelves out of here actually before I even try to get a rig out. Okay, so do I want to move my single Radeon 7 over? No, okay, not that one. Do I want to move my 5700 rig? Yeah, I think I might do that actually. And I do have a few more rigs over here. I have the Minebox 12 from mineshop.eu. There's only 11 RX 580 4GB cards in there right now, so that's okay. I'll probably have that off for now. I do have a hodgepodge of NVIDIA cards, 2060, 2070, and a 2080. No, I think I'm gonna keep that here. Okay, so I have 2 rigs left. Essentially, I think I wanna try, and I'm kind of scared to move my Radeon 7 rig. If I move this to the barn, I'm afraid that some of the cards will code 43. And if that happens, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know, I'll delete my YouTube channel. Like, I've had 5 Radeon 7s bricked so far in my lifetime. Luckily, I was able to RMA 4. The other one that I bricked, which was the 50th Radeon 7, you guys remember, I'm waiting from AMD to let me know if I can return that, and they can send me a new one. I haven't heard anything back from them yet. And then I have my 1080 Ti rig. So what do you guys think? You guys are probably yelling at your screen right now. Red Panda, do the Radeon 7 rig. Do the Radeon 7 rig. Ah, man, you know what? For content's sake, for you guys, let's go see if we're gonna brick any Radeon 7s. All right, so let me move some of my shelves out. I have like no walking space or anything in my studio. You guys just have parts everywhere. Okay, so I guess I'll see you guys in the barn, hopefully with a working Radeon 7 rig. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Okay. You guys can see the Radeon 7 rig is here. I hope to God this thing works. After just moving it here, I moved it very carefully. Okay, if this bricks, if any of these cards brick while moving it here, I'm done. I'm not making any videos after this. All right, so I have the network cable plugged in. I have the 2 C13 to C14 cables plugged into the PDU over here. Very jank for now, okay? I mean, it's not jank, it's not very cable managed, and it's fine, it's fine. But you guys can see it is going to be plugged in essentially into this side. So right now we're using about 1215 watts, and that's with the RTX 2070 rig, okay? So we're going to keep a mental note here, and then we'll see how much the Radeon 7 rig will utilize, all right? So we'll take the delta between this and once we turn on the Radeon 7 rig, okay? So moment of truth. Let's turn this thing on. My God. All right. I have to do the power buttons here on the power supplies. I don't have it set on AC on because I don't want it to like surge or anything. So I do have to manually press the power button on the motherboard. And there we go. Okay. All right. Looks like all the Radeon 7s are on. The U-bit risers looks like they're all on, and I do want to change the risers to the GPU risers one day. I'm not sure when, but the rig is working, well, was working before. I guess we'll see. Okay, so let me just see if we can see it in Windows, and just to verify you guys, yeah, we're still getting an amazing latency back to the router from the barn. to the house, so that is good. All right, so be right back. I'm just gonna remote into the rig. Oh my god, I cannot believe it, guys. All 6 Radeon 7s show up in Device Manager, and all of my overclocks I had before are still there, so we are good. Oh my god. All right, let me get this thing mining and we'll see how much power this thing takes. Okay, it's just booting up. I'm using Team Red Miner, and looks like it's creating the DAG, and it says it's finished. Okay, let's see. We should see the mega hash number here. I'm just doing a test to eu1.ethermine.org. It should be on the US too, but this is just a test to show you guys. All right, let's see some mega hash number here. I would like to see. Okay. All right, so we are getting 5962. Okay, so it's still like auto-tuning essentially, and yeah, it looks like it's gonna take just a little bit to get the normal mega hash number here. But let's go to the wall, and so we are at 2600 watts, roughly. So we were at what before? 1220. Around 1220 watts before. So this whole rig is taking about 1400 watts, roughly. Maybe less, maybe 1380, if my math is correct. 1380, 1380 watts at the wall for the Radeon 7 rig. All right, let's just see if it's any better. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. The mega hash number looks a lot better. We're at 82, 83, 82. So those are the normal mega hash numbers that I was getting before when I had it in my basement. So yeah, 496 mega hash. That looks pretty good. I'm happy about that. And obviously the temperatures are low right now because I just started it, but almost, yeah, 500 mega hash. And yeah, we are getting about 2600 watts at the wall. Okay, so plus the 2070 rig. So that would be about 1380 watts for the whole rig. Okay, guys, I'm happy about this. My Radeon 7 rig is good. I don't need to do anything. The Delta fans on it are blowing like crazy. Maybe I can turn off the Delta fans. I won't need them. Actually, they're not Delta fans. They're like, they're called B gears. I'm not sure. It's like 200 CFM, so really similar to Delta fans. But okay, this rig is good. Oh my god, I'm so happy. But guys, you guys can see my setup right now. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not like the cleanest setup that I have here, but you guys can see my power cables just essentially going over to the 2 Space Goats power meters here, which are just awesome. You guys can see the 3 ASICs on this side, and now I have a RTX 2070 8x2070 rig and 6 Radeon 7s on this side here. So that's all taking about 2600 watts, which is pretty good in my opinion. Okay guys, I think that's it for this video. I didn't want to make it too long, but I guess I did a few updates, and I'm really happy about the internet connection for now. Essentially all we did was change the breaker from this old one that I had here over to a brand new 50-amp breaker, and then we also put in a new circuit on the wall. You guys saw earlier, a new black one. So that definitely helped out with the ping. So actually, let me just do a ping in the Radeon 7 rig. So let's do a ping to the router, and .1, and we'll do -T to make it go longer. Okay, and yeah, look at that. This is from the Radeon 7 rig, and we are getting very, very good latency. I mean, it's not like, you know, typical 1 millisecond if it's in my basement, but this is in the barn. So we are getting a little bit of latency to the router at the main house. So, but you know what? That's good enough for me. Mining doesn't really take much in terms of internet. If I was solo mining, then yeah, internet would make a difference, but I'm just pool mining, so it doesn't really matter on, you know, the latency that much. I'm just submitting the shares, and the shares will eventually get there as fast as I can. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this video. I think I've accomplished enough. I was gonna move more rigs, but I don't want this video to be too long. Okay guys, so I'll see you in the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one, and peace out.